Hi guys, so my app just crashed. Not sure what happened, but I hope you're all coming back. We just to catch you guys, the new ones, just to catch you guys up. I really am an insomniac like crazy, and I rolled around in my bed like you can see from this awful, horrendous hairdo. My makeup's all smudged, like, ugh. I do not look like myself, and for some crazy reason I thought, hey, let's broadcast this. But it's been a lot of fun. There's really, really kind people out there, and I love you guys. I love you guys so much. I'm new to my area, and I'm annoying. I was just talking about how great you guys are, and this one says, OMG, you're annoying. Well, okay. Shut up, you're super sweet. I'm getting such mixed signals. Well, anyway, we were doing Adele throwbacks, so anything from album 25 or 19 is what we were doing because we were getting song requests. Oh, I love you too. And so I was in the middle. Nice haircut. Yeah, it's really just up in a mess. I look like Adele. Could you tell me how I look like Adele? Because 2 people have said that, I think, and I don't see it. Being fat? Am I fat? Wow. I'm not sure that I would say I was fat. No, you're slim and hot. My coworker said you were cute. You're beautiful like her. Aww. I like y'all's take on it better than I'm fat. Your hairstyle and eyes and mouth. Well, my hair is up like kafluki right now because I've been rolling around in bed. And my eyes don't have hardly any makeup on anymore. And just a little. Oh yeah, my hairstyle is like crazy right now. Who said I was fat? Yeah, somebody said I looked like I was Adele because I was fat. Thick girls are in. I mean, I've lost 20 pounds since the beginning of the year, so I don't know that I'm fat per se. Your hair looks great. Yeah, it's kind of a messy sort of do. You know how you have a great hairstyle and you preserve it overnight so then the next day you can kind of shake it and fix it? That's what this is. Oh, you're not fat. Thanks, guys. Maybe it's just because this camera's at a really bad angle. Like, look how much thinner I look right now. What lipstick do you wear? I'm not wearing anything. She's like 290 pounds? No, I'm not. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm not 290 pounds. £290. Oh my gosh, I'd be like a sumo wrestler. More like 145. Yeah, definitely more like 145 than 300. I do want to block that person. I just can't pinpoint who he is before it goes away. I don't like being called fat and 300 pounds. Makes me sad. I don't know why we're talking about weight. I think you guys brought it up. Bye-bye, Alex. You play for Saints 300 what? What do you do? I'm a smile for us. There's your smile. I am a public relations and branding practitioner. I have a background, alright. Y'all need to go. I have a background in broadcast journalism and theater, and so that's what I do. What is love? What is love but a kiss on a rainy day? A smile that won't go away, a safe place to run. What is love but a complicated, simple truth? A bond between me and you, your number one. What is love? That's my answer to your question about what is love. It's a song off an album Raven-Symoné put out like, well gosh, when I was in my teens, years ago. I still remember it. What is love? You seem like you have really cute feet. Thank you. I don't think you've seen them. They're here. Oh, you clapping for me? Thank you. Professional singer. Yeah, I've sung so much, especially back home, and then I moved here and I had a lot of medical stuff happened, life happened, my ex happened, and it's gonna turn into a block party, right? But my ex happened and it was tough. It felt like I would show you my feet if I had my nail polish done. It just felt like my world, not that it stopped, I'm not being dramatic, it just felt like everything. You want to marry me? Oh, I do have interested suitors that don't think I'm fat. Yay. But anyway, yeah, it was tough. It was really tough, and I felt like right now I'm crawling out of a pit, and it's difficult. I've gone through breakups before. It's not like it's something new. One I was nearly engaged to, so you would think that'd be even harder. But this guy, he did some things that were just legally wrong, and I've had a really hard time dealing with that. So I pour it all into music. Sorry for that. It's okay. Can you sing Just the Way You Are? Her eyes make the stars look like they're not shining. Her hair falls perfectly without her trying. She's so beautiful, and I tell her every day. I know, when I compliment her, she won't believe me. It seems it's so sad. Forgot those lyrics. When she asks me, do I look okay? You know I say, when I see your face, yeah, there's not a thing that I would change. 'Cause girl, you're amazing, just the way you are. The way you are, the way you are. Oh, you're amazing, just the way you are. Was that good for your request of Just the Way You Are? You're welcome very much. Have you ever thought of going on American Idol? Well, considering it's the goodbye season, I guess I kind of missed my chance, huh? I never thought I was good enough, honestly. And a lot of my friends, I'm from the Melbourne, Orlando area, and a lot of my friends would go audition, and I just never thought I was good enough. You're actually too good. I love that. That was the problem all along. I was just too good. I'm just a really humble person, you know, so. Can you sing hello? I've actually done that request twice. I really don't want to bore everybody with it again. I would love to do that for you, but you might have to watch it in the replay because I don't want everyone to hate me for singing the song again. Unless you want to hear it again, then it's all yours. You guys pick. You guys rule what comes out of my mouth right now. Hate that I love you so. I think that's the only part I know. I like how happy you are. Well, that's so sweet. I had a really rough day, and so I guess I'm just trying to get some happy in it. I had a very rough day. I'm currently unemployed and looking for work, and I had an interview today, and they threw around the word overqualified, which at the moment is the bane of my existence, because I don't care. I will do anything. I'm so willing. I just need a paycheck. You were literally 150 per suite. Oh. You are just so precious, and I'm so glad to have encountered you tonight. You made my night so much better. You might need to move. I've been moving. Oh, you mean locations? I thought you meant positions. Yeah, I know I may need to move, which would be kind of sad because I have family here. I'm an only child, and I really don't have much extended family, so we're like the three amigos. Three musketeers getting through life, and I don't know what I would do without them right now. They've been awesome. Will you always be on Scope? Well, you know, when it came out, how old am I? Mid-20s. So when it came out, I was really into it, and I scoped a lot. And then life happened, and stress happened. My ex happened, law intervened, and it was crazy, and so then I wasn't on it anymore. And then I was on Anchor. So if you guys don't know about Anchor, it is a social media platform that just launched last month. Unfortunately, currently it's only for iPhone users, but it's really cool app. So go check it out if you haven't already. Follow me on there and you'll get to see it. Basically, it's all audio and you post waves, get it, like wave files, and it's like a hey guys wave, and it's really neat. And I coined the term Anchor, yes, Anchor, and I coined the term adding ripples to a wave. That just means to reply. People ask questions of the day. If you're new, it hashtags first wave. A lot of people will welcome you, but yeah, so just find me, my Chelsea Roadman. I'm right on there, and you can answer my questions of the day, or sometimes I take song requests, all kinds of things. So I'd love for you guys to be a part of Anchor. It's just launched last month, like I said. I think it's 29 days old, so you'd be getting on it really soon. You look like such a sweetheart. Oh, I'm not sure what looks sweet about me, but I'm glad that I look sweet instead of like evil. You know, like resting bitch face. Like, no, that just looks like I'm nauseated. Your eyes. Oh, my eyes. Smooth or crunchy peanut butter? Smooth. I'm a smooth kind of girl. And I like strawberry jam, not grape. Well, grape is okay, but for a real PB&J, you want smooth, and then that fan is really nice. Where'd you get it? My apartment complex upgraded it for me. I worked here, so they did some upgrades. That's about all I know about it. It is nice. I like it. Yay for the fan. It is a lovely fan. I like PR. I'm a marketing major. Wow, so we have a lot in common, huh? Are you still in school? Yeah? What year are you? I'm a senior, but also a grad student. Awesome! That's fantastic. Well, if I can ever help you with anything, I have my degree in public relations, and I am currently a young professional. Have been doing that for a couple years, so if I can help you with anything at all, please let me know. I would absolutely love to be of assistance. I've had some awesome mentors in my life, and it's kind of my life's goal to give back in some way. I don't know what way, but if I find anyone who needs help, I'm here. I've seen a lot. Can help with a lot. So where are you guys from? What time can I add you on LinkedIn? Please do. It's the URL is just linkedin.com/in/Chelsea Roadman. CHELSEA ROADMAN, just like a road man. Which is funny because, oh, you're in DC, Virginia, Missouri. Wow, so it's even later for you in DC. Wow, why are you up at 4, almost 5 o'clock? You're from Saudi Arabia. Very cool. I've been considering applying for some jobs in DC. But yeah, did you get my LinkedIn handle? Because please connect with me there. Any social media, my handle is at Chelsea Roadman. Chelsea Roadman. My grandparents were mad because they said the family name would die with me. And I was like, it's Roadman. Like, my ancestors are road workers, apparently. It can die. However, I have no prospect of it dying at the moment. It may never die because I have to find me a man. Where do I work? I'm currently unemployed, but I was doing public relations for a university department, but the higher-ups reallocated their budget, and they didn't have funds for me anymore. I'm sure you will. Thanks for that vote of confidence. I don't need a man, and honestly, I'm enjoying kind of being single, but, at night when you're watching TV and you're like, it'd be nice if somebody was here to, like, laugh with me, or, like, cuddle up with me or help me make dinner, or, I have this thing where I know how to cook. Well, I have a cat, but I know how to cook, but I hate cooking when it's just for me because, you do all this work to cook and then you just eat it by yourself. It's kind of sad. I want to eat it I want to share what I've created with someone. Don't be the crazy cat lady. Fingers crossed. Maybe I need a man more than I thought. I only have one cat though, so, that's it, one. I've had her for 3 years and I don't have any more. Yes, cats are awesome though. Especially mine. She's a straight-eared Scottish fold. And so I know that's counterintuitive, but she's a Scottish Fold, which means she has really big eyes, and she always looks like a kitten, even though she's still 3. I still call her a kitten, and she is just the cutest little thing. Just, oh, she's so cute. But, her ears are straight instead of the flop-eared thing. But she's so sweet, her personality. How old am I? Mid-20s. About time to find a man. Don't know where to find him, though. That's the issue. I would have guessed 22. Do I seem young to you? Network and socialize. Yeah, I've been doing that. I just have really high standards that I know sometimes they say that's bad, but I think it's safe because I've ignored those standards and found major issues. Are those cat paws on your pillow? Yes. You guys are going to love this. It says, sleeps with cats. No lie. Mutual friends with people you trust. Yeah, well, since I moved here, I made some friends. Some of them moved, and some of them have kind of distanced themselves. Yeah, I'm kind of in a rut in my life, professionally, relationship-wise, all the way around. So I promised at the beginning of this, I promised you guys 100% honesty. And that's what you're getting. Don't be sad. Well, thank you. I have my days. That's why I can't sleep. I think I've just got I can't turn my brain off, and I deal with a lot of anxiety and depression and all that junk. Yes, summer is coming. Vitamin D is so good for you. I have to take it weekly. Have you tried mindfulness? Yes, it helps, but then it gets me thinking too much, you know. Stress will do it, yeah. Yeah, I told you guys earlier I have enough rent for next month. And after that, God will provide. How? I have no idea. I have no idea. But I just keep telling myself that I've never seen the righteous forsaken or begging for bread, so He'll provide. He always does. He always has. It's a miracle I even have rent for next month, so I could do a GoFundMe page and share it with my friends. Yeah, I could. I just don't want to be that friend, the broke, needy friend. But if it comes to it, that's a good idea. I think God's going to provide, though. Actually, let me phrase that. I know He will provide. He always has. He's never let me down. I mean, I'm not asking for a mansion or anything. But I just would like to keep this roof over my head. I like how positive you are. That's a survival mechanism. To just smile through it. Because what's the use in crying? Keep breathing. Because that's hard to do some days. And stay in God's Word. Remembering He's got you. He's got your back. He'll never leave you. He'll never forsake you. He's written your name on His palm. He thinks of you through the day. He will never allow you to go without, whose mind is focused on Him. He will provide. And I need to trust it. I think that's a big thing, because I know, like, if I had a daughter who was like, oh yeah, mommy will provide dinner, but then she was really worried about it the whole time, the sentiment's lost. It's nice to have faith. Oh yeah, for me it's a necessity. I work for a coal mine, and you don't know from one week or the next if we're going to close. Oh, that must be hard. I'm so sorry. It's kind of like when you do consulting work. It's hard because you don't know where your next client's coming from, especially because I do it on a remote basis. Can you get your cat? I don't see her. If I see her, I will get her. I do see her. Hang on. I'll go get her. Here's my kitty. She's really sleepy. Say hi, everybody. Her name is Lucy. She's a sleepy girl. I just woke her up. Yeah, you're gonna talk to me? She makes these funny talking noises. Will you talk to me? Except when I want her to. There's one of them. She usually looks a little happier when I don't wake her from a dead sleep. I love this little girl. What type of work do you do? I am a PR and branding consultant. Thank you guys for staying up and chatting with me. I really didn't think anybody would even watch this. I thought I'd just be broadcasting to myself, but you're joining this. For stocks? For stocks? No, I'm in public relations and branding. I'm a consultant for that. Surely we'll find a man. You're gorgeous and so kind. Good luck. Thank you. I need luck and prayers and everything else. Fingers crossed, appendages crossed. Find me a man. I don't know. After my last relationship, it kind of turned me off from finding one for a while, but at this point I'm realizing, like, my stage in life, you know, when you're a little girl and you think of your timeline in your life, what happened? Well, I told you guys I'd give you 100% honesty. I was sexually abused and raped in my last relationship. And, yeah, that's really hard to talk about. So, I hope that's all you wanted to know. That's why it's been so difficult. But now, you know, when you're a little girl and you look at, you know, you have like this timeline of things that you want to be married by this age, and don't say anymore, you don't have to. I'm so sorry. Don't be sorry. It's not your fault. It's my fault. I should have gotten out of it quicker. I should have noticed the signs, and I didn't. I was too dense. I was too ignorant. I'm not now. Really not now. But anyway, yeah, the timeline doesn't matter. You're right. It's just I can't get it out of my head. You know, I always thought, oh, around this age I want to get married. Around this age I want to have kids. Like, and the thing is, my parents, my attitude is inspiring. Oh, I'm so touched that you think so. It's honestly, it's survival and it's God. I could not have made it through this otherwise. I went for about a year without anyone knowing about anything, and then legal action had to be taken, and it was only finalized as of last September. So, you know, it's still a little bit fresh. Like, it's still a little fresh, but I'm getting through it, and I'm here. Hello from Morocco. Jesus loves you, and he loves you guys too. That's sweet. Thank you. This has been the best Periscope so far. Really? Why? That's so sweet of you to say. Why has it been the best one for you? Hey, what are you up to? How old are you? It's real. It's not some fake person. It's genuine. Oh, I guess that's what you get when it's 4 o'clock and I have insomnia. You look like you're 50. I'm sorry, but skin don't look this good at 50. Well, I don't want to make you guys stay up. But you're so encouraging. I mean, 35? Y'all, I'm in my mid-20s. Get over it. Who's that behind you? My kitty. She's back. Her name's Lucy Ann. Yeah. Say she's not fat. No, say I'm perfectly healthy. The vet said so. Yes. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed the scope, guys. I really try to be that way in all aspects of my life. Just very... How do you know what Adele said when she crossed the road? Hello from the other side? That's great. I can see her doing that like on an SNL sketch. Aw, little Addie, how sweet. Alright, watch it, Bama fan. Hello to Polo. Not sure how to say your name. Okay, just because I can't sleep doesn't mean that you guys shouldn't sleep. I feel like you're all in my living room. We should be having tea and croissants. Where did you go to college? I went to the University of South Florida for a while and then transferred to Auburn to finish my degree. Gotta go to work. Okay, bye. Thanks for joining us. Parlez-vous français? Oui? Good night. I saw someone say good night. Très bien. Tu es très belle. What made you choose your major? I love people and I love writing. I started out in journalism and then went broadcast journalism because I have a history in theater and I missed that. So, good night, Paulo. I missed that a lot, so I put it into broadcast journalism. And then I found this area of communications called public relations. And so I did my AA while I was still in high school. Hi to Mini Countrymen. And so when I did that, though, I found PR before I headed off to university, and I thought, where has this been all my life? Because it was perfect for me. So ever since, I fell in love with it. Absolutely love PR. My favorite thing is branding and branding small businesses. So once, an example is I branded this woman. She had a small business doing textiles, and she was financially really failing, honestly. And she didn't want to hire anybody to do PR or branding for her because it was so expensive. And it is. People charge so much, and I think it's ridiculous because it's the #1 thing that's going to breed the ROI back. So, waking up? No, I'm still awake. Can't sleep. And so I would go in and I branded her from head to toe for an incredibly affordable cost. And Puerto Rico in the house. Hello. Anyway, I branded her. I did everything. Her. Oh no, you're cute. I did all of her social media. I did her website. I did her business cards. I did her logo. I booked some events for her to sell at. I did all this kind of stuff, and she was successful, and she was so thrilled, and she looked at me. Are you married? Nope. Single lady. She was so appreciative that she looked at me, and her eyes had tears in them, and she said, thank you so much. She said, I couldn't have done what I've done without you, and I couldn't have helped someone this much, even with my social work degree. And ever since that day, it hit my heart and stuck. No, I don't have kids, and thank you for the compliment. So that's what really put my heart to branding. If I could do anything, thank you, lovely story, thank you. What time is it here? 4:02 a.m. How old are you? Mid-20s. If I could do anything, I'd have a business of my own, consulting for individuals and small businesses, and I would do that at an incredibly... Hello from Russia. Hello. There's a PR firm in DC called Huge. They have a few in DC. Are you the one that is in DC right now? I'm sorry, I get a little confused sometimes. Yes. Can you connect with me on like Facebook or something and tell me about maybe different PR positions or something like that? It's just facebook.com/Chelsea Roadman, CHELSEA Just connect with me there, because I've really considered moving to DC, and I just wasn't sure, and so yeah, I'd really love it if you'd friend me and we can talk about those further, all those opportunities. Well, you're doing a good job helping me out and getting back to the way it should be. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Both of you, please friend me. You guys are awesome. I can't even tell you. Like, I thought I was just going to turn on Periscope and then I might get one stray listener for about a millisecond. And, yes, that is awesome. I have actually had about 4 or 5 surgeries, and the nurses can make or break it. So that's awesome that you have that mindset. Don't lose it. You guys are so appreciated. I send every nurse I ever have a thank you card. Hey, from Huntsville as well, near Jacksonville. You're down south. Hello. What surgeries have you had? Well, I shattered my ankle when I was 13 and had to have 5.5 hours and 2 different surgeries to reconstruct my whole ankle. They told me I would never walk again, and I'm a dancer, so I was like, I don't think so. So I literally had to learn to walk again, and I remember the first time that I took a step with that foot, because I was in a wheelchair for 6 months, on crutches for 3 months, and still in a boot for longer. And I remember the first time I put my foot down on the ground, and of course I fell. Okay, awesome, thank you. Of course I fell on my face and cried, not because I was sad, but because I was so happy that it was possible that I could walk again. And so that was 2 surgeries. And then I had kidney stones when I was 16, and I guess I have a really high pain tolerance because they passed so low that they couldn't go in and blast them up. So they had to do 2 separate surgeries and another procedure to get those taken care of. And I was out of school for a long time. My dad had those. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's the worst pain in the world. They told me I would have no problem having a baby. However, as it appears right now, I'll never have to have a baby because I have no man. But that's okay. There's sometimes more trouble than they're worth. Sometimes, not always. So anyway, that was 4 of the surgeries, and then I had a fall I took dancing that what am I trying to say? It took one of the discs in my back and squished it, and it all came around, and because of the excess calcium they gave me for my leg, it allowed it to calcify the ruptured disc, and it calcified around my sciatic nerve, and so they had to go and do emergency surgery because there's really nothing you can do exercise-wise or whatever to get rid of bone. So that was my 5th surgery. And then I recently had to have an emergency appendectomy, and that was actually just a couple months ago. Maybe a little more than a couple. It was in November, now that I think of it. So 7 is my grand total. Too many for someone my age. Nobody believes me when I tell them the number, but I've got scars to prove it. And scars are a beautiful thing because they remind us what we've gone through. What was your Facebook again? It is www.facebook.com/Chelsea Roadman. CHELSEA ROADMAN. Like a road man. You have scars too, you're 24. Yeah, it happens. You know, the one on my ankle is so large that people think it's a tattoo removal. Some people, I'm just like, yeah. I was hardcore back then. But I can never keep a straight face because I'm just not like that so much. But, yeah, my mom always says it's her mission in life to make sure that she outlives me. Because I'm always giving them some kind of scare about something. I've also had a lot of thyroid issues and some, anxiety, major anxiety and depression issues. And my mom's like, I just want to keep you alive longer than me. So good for my mom. Wish her all the luck in the world. ACL surgery. Ooh, that's rough. You are great. Keep going. I'm a-trying. Every day. God's mercies are new every morning. Thank the Lord. I need them. All of them. You had a testicle removed. Was this intentional or because of an accident? Oh, it's not TMI. We're being real here. Had a tumor. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I can't even begin to imagine that pain because I am a female. So I'm just going to say I'm so sorry. It's gone. Yay! I love it when you're on the other side of things. You know, life hits you, boom, and you're down, and you get back up, and then you get to turn around and look back in the dirt you fell in, and you see your imprint, but you're no longer there. You've gotten up, you've picked yourself up by your bootstraps, as my mom would say, and you carried on. It reminds me of the movie Elizabethtown. Not a lot of people know about it. It has Kristen Dunst and Orlando Bloom in it. It's a really introspective kind of movie, but I love it. Now I gotta go watch it. Like, it's so good. It's actually one of the more thought-provoking movies I think he's ever done. You know, I have not ever been to Missouri. If a ball hits you in the face, you hit it back harder. Yeah. Yeah. Like something comes, you know, snake tries to bite you and you kill it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, come back harder, come back stronger. That's the tenacity that gets you through life. Otherwise, what are we doing? You know? We all have something we're supposed to accomplish, so when life knocks us down, we better get ourselves back up. That's what I think anyway. Nothing will affect you without your permission. I'd love to meet you and share stories with you. I would love to meet you too. The two of you who have continually been on here, I'd love to meet both of you. But I think you said you were going to friend me on Facebook though, so maybe we can chat there. I mean, I have stories, but I don't know that they're anything special. They're just mine. You guys have great stories too. So, that's kind of you. Stories are what make a person. Yes, I love that. It's true. It's kind of like when you get wrinkles, like each one is a story in your life, you know. Laugh lines are good. It means you were happy and you know, there's such positive things to see about that. And you're right. Stories are what make you who you are, and a lot of stories we try to hide. We try to pretend like it didn't happen. I've shared some things tonight that I don't share with many people, but yet I broadcast it live on the internet. Funny how that happens. Just because I think it holds you for ransom almost when you just keep it tucked inside and you don't tell anybody. And if somebody can learn from hell that I've gone through, please do, because I wouldn't want anyone going through some of the things. But I mean, I have good stories too. I have funny stories. And hi 3Wub and things like that. What time is it where you guys are joining from? Hello from Washington. Oh, I have a family member that lives in Washington. Hang on, guys. Sorry. Is that the same in Alabama? Sorry, I missed what you guys said. I had to respond to something on my phone. I wish it was warmer. Yeah, it's taken a while to warm up here in Alabama. Or northern Alabama, anyway. It's 5 a.m. there. Yeah. A couple friends that live in Alabama. That's cool. What part? That's okay. At least you know the state. Yeah, it's 4:15 here, so it's got to be 5:15 over on the East Coast. Maybe I should try that sleep thing again, huh? What do you guys think? Sweet home Alabama, where the skies are so blue. Sweet home Alabama, Lord, I'm coming home to you. That one. Yes, I was a theater kid. Still am, actually. Theater's my first love and always love. What's your favorite play? Favorite play that I've done that was a straight play was called, oh gosh, what was it called? I don't, 3Web, I'm sorry. It was called Swizzle Sticks? No, it was a play off of the Glass Menagerie. It was like a takeoff of it, and I got to be the Southern Belle. And I was Amanda, and I got to be very Southern, which is basically my mama. So she grew up in the South, and so I grew up with that accent. And oh, hello, Morocco. I'm doing my Southern accent from the play. And I didn't even want to be in the play at first, and then I just walked in and did this, and they were like, you. And I ended up winning Best Actress in the whole county for it. So that was pretty cool. Favorite musical that I've ever done? It's a tie between Into the Woods and Beauty and the Beast. I got to be Cinderella in Into the Woods, and everyone said that was sort of like my dream role. They were like, Chelsea, you were born to play that. So, yeah, Cinderella was a dream role, I have to say. My costumes were gorgeous, and funny story about that is that I would love to visit Morocco. Funny story about that is that, you know, most of the characters in Into the Woods, if you watch the play, have maybe one costume change, if that. However, Cinderella has about 7, and one of them has to be done in 8 beats. That's 2 measures of 4/4 time music. So what would happen is I had to exit from one side of the stage and appear on the other side in a matter